it was a top. It would always be a topic. It would always start off with a topic, but the topic was never addressed. We would always go back to, okay, brothers, will we, do you remember these same precepts? You need, quote to me, what's sin? What's keeping the commandments? 1 John 3:5. It was just like, it was
Which is
quizzing.
legal, just a bunch of legalism.
A bunch of legalism. And it was like,
wow.
It was never any helping anybody, never delivering, never any operating through the gifts of the Holy Spirit. Nobody ever delivered from any demons. Nobody ever healed. Nobody ever prayed for it. No, I mean, it was nothing. Like, and I was like, okay, I want my children to worship God when we go to the so-called church.
Exactly.
This is not, we don't ever worship God. The music is centered around us being Israelites. We the Israelites, we the Israelites. None of the music is worshiping God,
Yeah.
and like, I'm sitting here like, okay, this is becoming man-centered, and I'm seeing this thing, and I'm like, I understand I'm filthy. My righteousness is as filthy rags. I can't do anything of myself. And a lot of it also is when I started to ask my ex-husband, my significant other at the time. They never told the women anything. Like, it was so much that was talked about amongst the men that wasn't talked about, out in the open with the women. So I started to ask him, what's the doctrine? Like, do we believe in the deity of Christ? Because none of that was ever touched. Like I said, every Sabbath, It was a precept packet quiz every Saturday. And my spirit wasn't being fed at all.
I'm like Jehovah's Witness.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I want to know, what do y'all, when the men talk, what's the doctrine of the Holy Spirit? Because I knew that they believed the Holy Spirit was the Mosaic law. I knew that. But I never combined with it. I was like, that's not what the Holy Spirit is. The Holy Spirit is not the Mosaic law. And I know that. And I never sat right with that. I never sat right with the chart. But then a guy came out, I don't know if you saw the video, short 7-8 minute video, an elder who knew Abba Bivens came out and refuted and said that the 12 tribes chart was just a lure to get a lot of people in the camps. And so a lot of people stopped holding to the chart. And so, yeah, this was just recently, like maybe a year ago. And so a lot of people... Mm-hmm.
So you're telling me that they're getting ready to start, or they're starting to do away with the charts? They're not really going by that anymore?
When that video came out, a lot of people turned away from it. A lot of people did.
Really?